got loaded up, ready to rock. Once again, I want to say,
sorry.
Want to do it again, TQ?
Good morning. Had giant storms come through, so we got some debris to pick up. Just kidding. Slow. I was over there and Sean was over here mowing, and I was shooting a video, and a car comes, or a truck comes driving up. I don't know if you would notice it, but he literally just like stopped right here. He didn't want to like interfere for our video or anything, so I thought that was cool.
Alright guys, I wanted to point something out here real quick. Brand spanking new sign right here. Each side of the road, 35 miles an hour. Now you might be saying, why is that important? Well, I've had 4 instances where it was really close for me getting struck by a vehicle. 2 of those 4 happened right here on this property, okay? And you'll notice the cars, a lot of them move over. See how that guy went to the center? The way this road is designed, where the cars come around that turn, it's kind of like an S. But these cars typically, I'm not kidding you, will be going 50, 60 miles an hour. For you longtime subscribers, you probably remember 5 or 6 years ago, TQ and myself got here right after a vehicle went around this turn and flipped and went down into that field. Now, I don't know what happened with the people. It looked really, really bad. Fire department, EMS were already here. But this is the most dangerous property along the roadway to mow, okay? And we can't mow coming towards the traffic where we could see something coming, because we'd be blowing all of our debris into the road. Even with any kind of chute blocker on there, it's natural, it's compression up from the deck. It's gonna make a mess into the road. So we go like this, and I just turn around and look this way. But this is something that you guys can learn. I don't know what these marks mean. I'm not sure, maybe some of you can tell me. But it looks like they did like a test of, you know, the turn here or whatever. So just make sure anytime you guys and gals are out there working that you're safe, especially along a road here where you know that people speed. But I am super happy they put these signs up blinking that say 35 miles an hour. But I'm also smart enough to know that I'm not going to rely to think that people are going to pay attention to them, for one, and for two, slow actually down, because I've seen multiple times people just flying through here. So the audio didn't turn out, but TQ is basically explaining to you guys here how she's going to use the mower to remove this little bit of debris off of the blacktop driveway area here, the little parking lot area. And simply, you can do this if stuff's really dry like it is right now, and you know, if there's not a whole lot. So let's get to it.
So with this area so out in the open and not a lot of shade cover, it is a little more fried than other areas in the property. Like the property I just mowed on the other side, full shade cover, nice green lush, still growing pretty decent. But I mean, you're getting growth. You can see he's cutting things off here. All right, so there are some areas around here that have sprouted some weeds that I need to trim down, so I'll do that right now.
All right. So we don't trim the blacktop like that every time, but this week, because there's not everything needs trimmed, we're going to do some of the extra stuff. You know, obviously we'll hit the ditches, which are just required like once a month, and yeah, that just is what it is. But you can set things up the way you want to. There's always ways of structuring a contract with a customer that can benefit both parties. So just because, say, originally you give them a number and they say, we can't afford that, well then, you know, don't just take no as an answer. You can say, hey, we can do this, we can do that. You know, we can trim the ditches once a month rather than every single week or bi-weekly, or however you want to structure it. That's the glory of owning your own business. You can do things the way you want to. And what you can do is start off with, you know, this is our top tier to take care of everything every single week. So I'll give you a really quick example. The ditches, we hit them once a month. Inside this fence area here, we trimmed this, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. We only trim inside of there every 6 weeks, okay? It's just an old playground. They no longer use it here at the church. They still want it to look good. They don't want it to become a jungle. But, you know, it's not something that they're worried about having maintained on a weekly basis because they no longer use it. Same thing with the ditches here. Once a month, we'll take care of them, come in really detailed. Now the ones on the side where a lot of people park and up front, we take care of those on a weekly basis just because they're seen a lot more than on the back side here of the church. So just know, guys and gals out there, just because, you know, a customer says no, doesn't mean the deal's done and over with. I mean, unless you just completely offend them, which sometimes that happens. You may offend somebody. Somebody may offend you. They may say, hey, you're only worth 25 bucks an hour or 25 bucks, you know, per lawn service. And, you know, if they disrespect you, and that is what it is. You know, you can choose to walk away. A lot of times I see guys and gals out there, they'll actually fold and, you know, they'll say, okay, I'll do it for 25. And then they're hating life a month later because they've been busting their behind and they're not making any money. And that's honestly the problem with our industry, because people know that there's always, every single year, new guys and gals coming into the industry. Some are going to make it, some aren't going to make it. The ones that are going to make it are going to be charging prices that they're making money and profiting, and they can reinvest back into their business to upgrade their equipment, to get faster, to do the jobs faster, to do more jobs for more profit. And that's what's going to set them apart from the guy or gal that comes in and says, I just need to get lawns. And we've all been there. I've been there, guys. I've done this when I started out. Like, oh man, 35 bucks. I really need that 35 bucks. I need this account. I only have 13 accounts. This one, you know, that's an extra, you know, 100 bucks a month or whatever, you know, after taxes and everything. Take 100 no's for that one yes, and that one yes, it's paying you what you're worth and what your time is worth, and you'll be happy, they'll be happy, you'll do a great job, and you'll be with a customer long term like we have here at Spencer Lawn Care. Please do not sell yourself short.
So I'm thinking we might be getting a tree taken down around here. Might be the one inside the old play yard. It is growing pretty far over the building there. We'll have to stay tuned for that one. A little bit. Hey, did you see?
Yeah, they're going to be taking trees off the top of the church.
Okay.
The roof.
Okay.
He's like, how soft is the ground? I was like, oh, you're good. Trust me. It's like concrete.
Oh, yeah. Did we did a cone flip?
I don't think so.
Eh.
Can't make us look bad, TQ. I went 2 for 2 yesterday.
I don't know what's going on. Enough playing around. There we go.
You gonna get to work?
Eventually, I'm just taking in this site. It's very pretty.
It is pretty nice. Both went through big piles of poop. I don't know what's going on with this one. The dogs aren't normally in the areas we service. But literally our tires. You got it?
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh, I smell it.
Tires on both the mowers are literally packed full of poop.
All right, we got these two side by side knocked out real quick. Super quick mows.
Man, I'll tell you what, the morning started off kind of chilly and in hoodies, and then that sun came out about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, and whew, it heated up quick. So yeah, hoodies got to come off, and we're getting to it. We're kind of at a weird point. I know today's the first day of summer and all, but it's been cooler mornings and then just getting scorching hot in the afternoons. But I'll tell you what, this lawn looks a lot better this week than it did even just last week, and felt good to actually see some green back into it. So All right, everyone, we're rushing because Sean Boy's got to get to his baseball game at 5 o'clock. So, yeah, this is going to be the ending. We hope you enjoyed the video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye-bye.